Today let's solve the questions related to digital electronics in AP ESET 2020 question paper. So let's go to question number 170. So the expression for absorption law is given by, so remember absorption law is simply, if you take x common, it is x plus y, therefore the value is x. So also remember De Morgan's law, xy whole bar is x bar plus y bar, and x plus y whole bar is x bar into y bar. Also unit property is x plus x bar is equal to 1, and zero property is x into x bar is 0. So if you see all the options, in this case if I take common a into a plus ab, so this will be 1, so the answer is 1. So this is your absorption law. So this is the same question which is being asked in every ESET question paper. How many AND or XOR gates are required for full adder configuration? So you need two half adders with one OR gate. Okay, so therefore you will be needing, so each half adder, so what is the block diagram of an adder? Half adder, it will be having an XOR gate and an AND gate. So he is not asked the AND gate. So this has one XOR gate and this has another one XOR gate. So if you see the options, the number of XOR gates are 2, the OR gate is only 1, and you have AND gates. Here you have one AND gate, and in this case you have another AND gate. So he is simply framing one question based on this every year, two half adders and one OR gate. The full adder implementation using half adders, very standard question which is asked almost in the last 4 years. So how much storage capacity does each stage of shift register represent? So the storage capacity of a register is the total number of bits, either 1 or 0, of a digital data it can retain. So in each stage you will be having a flip-flop in a shift register which represent the bit of storage capacity. So therefore the number of stages in a register determines the storage capacity. So observe the options. So it is related to a single bit. So storage capacity of each stage, so that is related to your single bit. Next, which of the following memories is volatile? This is also a repeated question. Basically RAM is a volatile memory because the information is stored temporarily, it is not permanent, and it will be erased when you restart or shut down your computer, because the information basically is stored in transistors, and when there is no electric current the data will disappear. So this is also repeated from the old question paper. So find out the integrating type of analog to digital converter. So basically dual slope analog digital converter will be having an integrator circuit in it. So I'll show you circuit diagram for a clearer understanding. So this is your dual slope analog to digital converter, and this is your integrator which is asked in the question. So this has an integrator which you have to remember. So the block diagrams are also supposed to be remembered by the student. Next, so what is the minimum number of JK flip-flops needed to construct a BCD counter? So a BCD number will have 4 digits. So if you remember, it has 4 stages. You need 4 JK flip-flops to generate this particular BCD counter. So let's not go deep into the circuit as such, because you must have a rough idea how many bits will be in BCD counter stage. Next, which one of the following can be used as a parallel to series converter If you remember, multiplexer has many parallel inputs and it will be only sending one particular signal to your output stage. So basically you have one data output and multiple data inputs. So remember, parallel, you have parallel lines here and only a single serial line here. That is why I can use it. So with this, all the questions related to DE which are of conceptual nature are completed. If you want this particular PDF, check the description of the YouTube video to get it. That's it.